Bayer Leverkusen are having a rise unlike any other. As the recording of this video, they are currently in the first place in the Bundesliga, though it is subject to change. But question is, Xabi Alonso, the former Spanish international, took over the coaching role at Leverkusen in October of 2022 with zero managerial experience and has since then managed to take a struggling Leverkusen all the way to the top 5 of the Bundesliga. Let's begin with the momentous arrival of Xabi at Bayer Leverkusen. In 2022, the former midfield maestro made his debut as a head coach, and for many the expectations were relatively low, as not every footballer actually makes for a good coach. However, he did get praised by the likes of Ancelotti and Mourinho for his coaching knowledge, so the hope was still there. However, what has happened since is nothing but Los Blancos over in Madrid, wanting to replace Ancelotti, who might be leaving to coach the Brazilian national team, to have Xabi come in and take over the role. It's still early to tell, and we don't know if he'll be leaving to join them, but just the mere fact that they're interested in him means that he's caught their attention with how well he's been performing at Leverkusen. It's actually quite remarkable. Leverkusen, before he came there, were almost closer to relegation than they were anywhere else in the Bundesliga. So what is one of these things he's done? Well, one of the most significant changes in the Xabi's leadership has been a tactical transformation of Leverkusen and the arrival of certain signings to build out a robust squad. By focusing on a counter-press type of tactic with his 3-4-2-1 formation and a versatile attack, he's been able to build out a team which can handle itself not only in the Bundesliga but also beyond. But most importantly, he's been able to build a Leverkusen that is more consistent. With Leverkusen having a dreadful start to the 2022 season, once Xabi arrived in his first match, he got off to a fantastic start with a 4-0 win over Schalke, and would keep Leverkusen in the top 6 of the Bundesliga by the end of the 2022-2023 season, which also qualified them for the Europa League in the process. But his tactics have also had to be matched up with player signings, and within the 2023 and 2024 season, he's made a few signings and they've gotten a few players that have actually been really useful. So, one of those has got to be Granit Xhaka, whose ability to handle the ball under pressure and find gaps in the game and able to find sort of opportunities that normally wouldn't exist has been really useful, with their striker Victor Boniface being a surprise signing from Union SG, as so far he has scored 6 goals in 5 matches as a recording of this video. And then there's also the signing of Jonas Hofmann from Borussia Mönchengladbach to assist in their quick counter-attack on the right. And then there is of course Florian Wirtz, the wonder kid who has gotten so much better under the leadership of Alonso and has since been able to somewhat mature and improve his play. You have a team that has finally been built to take over the Bundesliga. And if you really think about it, it's not that shocking that Alonso is this skilled. It really comes down to the fact this man has been able to witness and go underneath the tutelage and play for some of the best managers of all time. He's been able to learn, adapt, and of course take in all that knowledge and then apply it to his own players. Basically, he's gotten all that he can out of the previous coaches, and now he'll be taking their place. Right now, Leverkusen are on the rise. They're currently the first in the Bundesliga and played a draw against champions Bayern. They've also won 3-2 against Leipzig. They've also won against Mönchengladbach, and as well as a 4-1 against Heidenheim, 3-0 against Mainz, and so far they've yet to lose a match. And if they keep up the pace and lead, there's a chance they could change things up in the Bundesliga and potentially even take it, though that is still far from possible as we do have many weeks to go. And as for the European dreams, they have won their first match in the Europa League against Häcken and are probably the strongest team in their group, meaning there is a good chance they could push very far in the Europa League and possibly even open up doors for higher places down the line. But that all remains to be seen for now. So far they're doing well. They're not losing, they're winning, they've got a few draws, and overall they're doing really well both domestically and also against teams in Europe as well. But again, it all remains to be seen once they go up against a few more strong teams outside of Germany. Of course, a football club must rely on its passionate fan base, and Leverkusen fans have a lot to look forward to as long as Xabi is able to keep up the team's form and not falter. The biggest fear for Leverkusen fans should be the fact that if Xabi goes away, they could drop down again and things could get rough, as interest for him has already came in from former club Real Madrid, as they're on the hunt for for a new coach to step in. However, this story has been seen before. A young and up-and-coming coach starts off well with a lower-tier team only to be picked up by one of the top clubs just to fall apart due to either not handling the pressure, not meshing with the players, or the leadership, so there is still a chance that could go as well. Alonso himself has stated that it's too early to talk about Real Madrid and moving anywhere given we are only really in September and October, so it's still a matter of time before we actually know what will happen with that. So what we can conclude with our journey through Xabi's new era at Leverkusen and their massive rise, it's evident the club has experienced a remarkable transformation. With a dynamic playing style, a commitment to nurturing young talents and bringing in experienced players, Xabi has been able to do a great job to prepare a team which in 2022 was actually closer to relegation than anything else to get back on their feet and all the way to the top of the table. And with the unwavering support of their fans, Leverkusen is back on the football map, but what the future holds for the German club is still yet to be seen, as we are still early into the season and things in football can change very quickly and very easily. Thank you for joining us on this video journey through the rise of Bayer Leverkusen under Xabi. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting football content, and as always, share your thoughts in the comments down below. And until next time, we've been Meda.